Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because it's one I've been planning for a while, or like had a list in my notes for a while, but just haven't gotten around to filming. And today's the day that we're going to be talking about samples that I've tried that have made me go on to purchase the full size of the product. When I started making this list, I didn't think I was going to have a lot of products to talk about, and then I just kept grabbing and grabbing and grabbing stuff, and I was like, holy crap, I actually have a ton of things that I've tried in sample size, deluxe size, what have you, that I've gone on to purchase in a full size. So I thought it'd just be a fun video topic to talk about, so if you guys are interested, then stay tuned. But first, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider doing so before you go. I post videos every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Without further ado, let's just get into it. All right, you guys, so today we're talking about samples that made me buy the full size. I do have a series here on my channel that's called Sample Pan Roulette, where I pick samples from hair care, skincare, and makeup every single month and then test them and let you guys know how I'm feeling. I didn't think I had that many things that I liked enough to buy a full size, and like I feel like every update that I have for that, I'm like, yeah, it's fine, but like, no thanks. But I definitely have over 10 things to talk to you guys about today. Actually, quite a bit of it is hair care. I don't think I really have any makeup. I'm not surprised because I pretty much just buy my makeup. I mean, I don't sample a ton of makeup is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's start with hair care. So, I'm in a really weird mood, clearly. I had too much caffeine. I should probably edit that part out. Okay, you guys, the first thing that I want to talk about is from Biolage. This is their Hydra Source mask, and I ended up getting like a little, well, sample of this from Ulta, and I really enjoyed it. So I ended up picking up the full size, and I actually ended up picking up the Hydra Source shampoo and conditioner too. So good work, Ulta and Biolage. You got a big sale out of that sample. This smells so good, first off. Kind of smells like the hair salon. I feel like my hair salon uses a lot of Biolage products, so it kind of like just nostalgia. Like it brings me back to like my first haircut ever. I'm just kidding. Probably not my first haircut ever, but I don't know. There's like a little bit of nostalgia attached. So I have quite a bit of product left in this. I don't know why I'm showing you that. You get a ton of product in the full size of this, and if you have dry hair, I would highly recommend. This leaves my hair feeling soft and moisturized for days. I really like it. I'm really glad I tried the sample. Now I have the full size. Next up, this is my most recent one, and whew, I'm so excited I finally tried this product, because for the longest time I was like, nope, these products aren't for me. I'm not about those styling gels, styling products. No, I'm like, no thank you. I have, you know, long, pretty thick hair that I throw in a ponytail every day. I really can't be bothered to do much else with it, but I'm not going to cut it because I like my long hair. Fun fact about me, I don't know why I'm sharing this. This video is going to be a million years long because I go off on tangents. Fun fact about me, a couple of years ago, I thought, well, I've always felt like I could, you know, do my own hair. I've been dyeing my own hair for quite some time. And in fact, even farther back in the distance, when I was like 10 or 11, I would chase my sister, my poor younger sister. If you're watching, Hannah, I hope you laugh about this with me. I would chase my sister around the house, and I would force her to let me cut her hair because I thought I was going to be a hairstylist one day, and I just like, my poor sister. It probably explains why she has anxiety these days. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was just sharing a fun fact that had nothing to do with this video. So fun fact, a couple years ago, I thought, you know, I really wanted that beautiful gray lavender hair that everyone had, and I had hair about this color, the shade at the time, and I thought to myself, no need for a professional. I can bleach this on my own. Is someone home? I can bleach this on my own. So stripped my hair of its color, and then it turned like a brassy orange, and then I bleached it that night, and it was literally awful. If I can find a picture, I will insert it and be horrified, so please keep your laughter out of the comments. But I think I tried to erase the entire situation from my memory and my photos. So worked the next day and was mortified, and I kept bleaching and kept bleaching and kept bleaching. Then I did like the toning. I maybe came within arm's length of what I was actually going for. And then my hair started to fall out and melt because I'm not kidding. Within a span of 3 weeks, I probably bleached my hair 12 times. I am lucky and thankful that I didn't go bald, but I have been recovering since then. My hair's been recovering ever since. I finally have my long hair back. I mean, I had to chop it like up to here and it was still dry, damaged, disgusting. So I finally feel like my hair again. Like I had such nice hair, like it was thick but soft and just like, ugh. I like took great pride in my hair. People in my family know like my hair was my everything. So I finally am getting back to that. So fun fact about my hair. But now I'm trying to venture out a little bit in the hair, you know, the hair category a little bit. Like, you know, in the past I've teased it, I've given it a little volume, but you know, I'll curl it from time to time. But outside of that, I don't do a whole ton with it. So I finally tried the sample size of the IGK Rich Kid Coconut Gel. And what I did is I got out of the shower with my damp hair, I put this in it, I did 2 French braids overnight, and then the next day when my hair was dry, I took my hair out and I had these fun waves and they lasted me all day and it was so easy, which if you have long, thicker hair that's not like straight but not curly, you'll know, like, you know, styling your hair takes a little bit of time. I'm sure everyone knows, like styling your hair takes some time. So when you can find a solution that's going to make it look like you styled your hair, but it took you under 5 minutes, you hold on to that. You hold on to that forever. So I went out and immediately purchased a full size when I finished my sample size of this because that's what I'm doing all summer long. And if I can get away with it in the winter too, I'm going to do it in the winter too. It's so easy. It just gives me like these beachy curls and I love it. So that is my 18-minute explanation on this. Thank you to those of you who have stuck around and are still with me. Okay, another hair product. I actually have a little deluxe size of this, but I have purchased this in the full size. This is from Bumble and Bumble. It's their BB Hairdressers Invisible Oil. I've gone through multiple full sizes of this and multiple deluxe size samples of this. This essentially is like a heat protectant. I love the way that this smells. This seriously smells like my Vegas trip 2 years ago for my best friend's bachelorette party because it was, I had just recently bought the full size of this for the first time and I brought it with me to Vegas and, you know, I was protecting my hair from the heat products that I was using to get ready and this just reminds me of Las Vegas, that trip, which was so much fun. So this is very nostalgic for me too, but definitely the sample made me buy the full size of this. Okay, I believe this is the last hair product. This is from Living Proof. This is their full dry volume blast. This is my second full size of this. I love this stuff. It is so good. If you have thin hair, if you have thick hair, this is going to give you great volume. Not a lot of products can give me volume just because my hair is so thick and so weighted down that I really struggle to get volume that's gonna last. This does the trick for me, and what I love about this is you can get, you know, volume, like, you know when you tease your hair and you want like very specific volume, I don't know how to explain this, you can get that from this. But also if I like curl my hair or even just straighten my hair and I just want to add like a little like volume so it looks like a little tousled, I hope that's the right word, I'll just like put my head upside down and spray this in it and then just like zhuzh it a little bit and it gives just like a nice tousled volume, which I love. So highly recommend this product. I know it is more expensive, but I think it is worth it, and this is one that unless I find a better volumizing product, I will definitely continue to repurchase. But the sample made me buy the full size. Okay, you guys, I have one fragrance to talk about, and this is from Replica. I ended up buying like the $28 like Traveler one of these, and when I talk about like my perfect scent, that is what this is. Now, I personally don't feel like I can get away with this all summer long because I'm gonna just spray some on. I don't have anything to do today. It just smells like fall and winter to me. And so this is, by the way, this is called By the Fireplace, and it legitimately smells like you're by the fireplace with like, just literally like you're by the fireplace. That's exactly what it smells like. Like maybe you toss a little bit of cinnamon in your fire, but it smells so good. Or maybe you're sipping like cinnamon whiskey by the fire. Maybe you just did like a fireball shot. regardless, you're like by the fire. It's woodsy, it smells so good. And I immediately, like the first time I used this, when I had my Traveler deluxe size travel size, I was like, okay, yep, I'm going to buy the full size. So I cannot wait till the fall again so I can like whip this back out and just constantly smell like I'm by the fire. I feel like people are gonna unsubscribe after this video because like I'm really letting my personality shine through this one, just going off on tangents and being super weird. So the rest of the products are skincare, which I feel like I just feel like we all probably get the most of skincare samples because I feel like skincare is so expensive that a lot of people do want to sample it before purchasing the full size. So I have quite a few skincare samples to talk about. First up, I have from Tula the Dual Phase Skin Reviving Treatment Pads. This is another one where I just got a single use one of these from Ulta, and immediately I was like, oh my gosh, I need more of these. A box of 16 of these cost $60, so these are really expensive, but I just find that they leave my skin feeling so smooth and soft after using them. Love these. Ulta, you got me again. From Ole Henriksen, I ended up purchasing the set of this where it came with like 2 deluxe size samples of the Sea Rush Brightening Gel Creme as well as the Banana Bright Eye Cream, and after getting through both of those, I went out and purchased the full size of both during the last Sephora VIB sale. The Sea Rush Brightening Gel Creme I feel like is the perfect moisturizer for me for the summertime because it is kind of a mix between a gel moisturizer and a moisturizer. It provides enough moisture that my skin doesn't feel parched, but it's not so moisturizing that I feel like I have to wait a while to go in with my makeup or things like that. Plus it has a very citrusy smell, which just reminds me of the summertime. So really love that. And then I love the Banana Bright Eye Cream too because I do feel like it does a really nice job of just brightening underneath the eyes. I love to use it every single morning. So that deluxe size sample set definitely got me. And I will definitely be continuing to purchase these for my summertime skincare. Oh, my sister is to blame for this one. Shockingly, my sister does still talk to me from time to time, even after all of the horrifying haircuts from back in the day. She ended up, for my birthday last year, giving me a deluxe size sample of the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, and I've since gone on to purchase multiples of these. I think it's a phenomenal exfoliating product. Love to use this a couple of times per week. Usually I max out around 2 or 3 just because it is a little bit more intense, but I love what it does for my skin. I feel like it does a really nice job of resurfacing and just getting all the dead skin away. I do have dry skin, so this really does help. So thank you, Hannah, for the deluxe size sample, and definitely now a loyal full-size buyer of this. Ooh, this next one. So when I tried the sample size of this for the first time, I was like, not for me. Glad, because it's a very expensive skincare brand. But I was like, well, now I have this cleanser, so I may as well just finish it off because it wasn't like so horrible that I was unwilling to finish it. And every time I used it, my love for it grew deeper and deeper and deeper, and dang it, Tatcha Deep Cleanse. This has swiftly become one of my holy grail cleansers. This is an amazing product. If you have dry skin and you want some exfoliation but nothing that's harsh, this is incredible. It has exfoliants in it, but it doesn't even feel like it's exfoliating your skin, even though it is. And then your skin just feels so hydrated and plump after cleansing it. Like, you know how sometimes your skin just feels so stripped after cleansing? Your skin feels hydrated after using this. I will always and forever repurchase this. I love this so much. In fact, this replaced the Kale Youth to the People cleanser for me, even though I'm going to buy that after I finish this, and like I'm also going to repurchase this and probably just switch off between the two because I do also really love the kale one. And both of these are like my morning time cleansers. I'm very particular about like morning and evening cleansers, and none of them really fit the evening cleanser, you know, prerequisites, but they're great morning cleansers and I love both of them. Sample definitely made me buy the full size. Next up, so I almost just purchased this in the full size, and I can't remember how I ended up getting a sample size of this, but another Ole Henriksen product. This is the Goodnight Glow Retin Alt Sleeping Cream, and I actually have the morning serum as well because I bought the duo. I tried the creme in the sample size and fell in love. First of all, I mean, It's lavender in color, so immediately I was in love. Second of all, it has this like lemony lavender scent to it that just makes me just feel so relaxed and calm, and it just feels so luxurious to put on your skin at night. I also feel like it does a really nice job of gently doing the things that retinols should be doing, so I really love it for that reason. Again, I have dry skin, so the gentler the better. And yeah, definitely Sample made me buy the full size of this. This is definitely something I will continue to repurchase. Okay, next up, oh, I almost hit my camera. Oh, next up is the Boom Boom Cream. You guys, I have another funny story to tell about this. Okay, this was probably 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know if this had just released or what, but I was looking for a new face moisturizer. This is so ridiculous. I was looking for a new face moisturizer, and they had a little deluxe size of this in the Sephora at the JCPenney in my town, in my mall, at my mall. So I smelled it, and it smelled so amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. And when I read the back of it, it didn't like necessarily like state to not use it on your face. Like the way that it read, I was like, okay, like this is a facial moisturizer. So I felt like for $20 for the deluxe size sample, it was a really good deal for a facial moisturizer. I'm just horrified to think that I did this, but I bought it and I used it on my face. I used it as my facial moisturizer. I cannot believe I did that. But I did that for a really long time, and then I finally realized after like, this was like before anyone was talking about it, but then people started talking about it, and they started talking about how like, oh, it like makes my body look shimmery and beautiful, and I was like, oh shit, like I've been using that on my face. Maybe that's explaining some of the breakouts. But when I started using it in the right way, I love it so much. It smells, I mean, people go on and on about the scent. It smells so good. I mean, I just love to have one of these around. I don't use it every single day by any means, but I definitely use it when I'm going out in the sun, when I'm going out if I have shorts on. In the summer, I use this all the time, and even occasionally in the winter, I will use this. So, Sample made me buy the full size. That it's the sample coupled with people's recommendations to use this on the body, because if I didn't know that it wasn't a facial moisturizer, I don't know that I would have bought it again. Alright guys, and the last product is one from Belif. Now I love Belif as a brand. I love every product that I've tried from them. I ended up purchasing one of their sets during the holiday time. It came with the moisturizing balm, and then it came with a little sample of their Belif moisturizing eye balm, and I am obsessed. This is such an amazing moisturizing eye cream. If you have dry eyes, this is perfect for you. This does such an amazing job at hydrating both underneath my eyes as well as my eyelids. I've noticed a huge difference in my actual like eyelids when I use this every single night, and also when I drink enough water. But I have noticed that my eyes kind of seem like a little bit tighter, if you will. Like sometimes I feel like my lids just like, I feel like my hooded eyes aren't as intense when I am consistent with using this. This is something that I have purchased multiple of the full size of this, and I will continue to repurchase this. I love using this one at night, and then the Banana Bright eye cream in the morning time. Before these two eye creams, I was not a believer in eye creams, if you can believe, but these have definitely made me a believer, and it was definitely due to the sample that I bought the full size. And after that, that is going to conclude all of the products that I can at least think of that I tried in a sample size that made me then go out to repurchase or to purchase a full size. I would love to hear what samples have made you guys purchase full sizes of those products. Would love to hear from you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around to be goofy with me and listen to all my ridiculous stories. I'm gonna go for a run now and then go sit at the beach and try and get some of this energy out, so maybe I'm a little bit less weird. But I'm a pretty weird person. Sorry if that disappoints some of you. Anyway, you guys, that is it for today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.